Ben Smith, newly appointed Shadow Minister responsible for sport. What is it that you bring to that portfolio of Shadow Minister of Sport?
Well, obviously I've spent a long time dealing with the youth with my connection to swimming. Being responsible for the Whites Island program over the last 15 years, I see what we can do when we kind of put our mind and money behind trying to give a sport to maybe athletes that don't have the ability to kind of have access to certain things. I've also obviously been to the highest level of the sport, so to me, I believe that if we spend more time and energy on working with our young people, developing them from all different levels, I think sport is a good vehicle for us to do some important changes to what we can do with our country.
How do you plan to work alongside the Minister of Sport to make sure that there's some synergy in your ideas and the government's ideas in helping the wider community to mold into what we want them to be in sport?
I think it's just going to be important for me to communicate with him, have an opportunity to sit down and see exactly what his position is on sport and what direction he would like to take things, and hopefully be able to give some of my thoughts to him and see if we potentially can work together to work on something that I think is important to a lot of people in Bermuda. You see the way we kind of gather around when we have Bermuda representing at any kind of sporting event. I think that if we can do more focusing on that and give more opportunities to young people, I definitely want to be a part of that. So if I can work along with him to get to that goal, I think it will be great.
When you were asked to take up that position, what was some of the things that you thought about before actually accepting?
Obviously, for me, being brand new to politics and being lucky enough for the people in 31 to elect me, I came in with the idea that I was going to serve. I didn't know it was going to be this fast, but because of my background in sport, I felt that I had things that I could offer. And when our new leader came to me and asked me if I would serve, I gladly accepted, because I think that I can bring things to the table.
How much healing does the party have to do following last Tuesday's result?
I think quite a bit. I understand that there are within the party and within the country, there's some healing that needs to take place. During an election cycle, obviously a lot of things are said during that period which can upset a lot of people within the country. And it takes time for everybody to kind of get back together and understand that we're all in this together and we have to strive to be better as a country. I think our leader said it well yesterday when she stated that mistakes were made and things needed to change and things will change, and as we kind of assess where we are and where we want to be, we'll continue to kind of work together to figure out what's the best way forward. Audio Jungle.